Let's talk slots. Shouldn't have done that video the other day talking about all that smack about axles. Mine are all messed up. I gotta replace all the axles on my slot cars. Every single one. I want my stuff to ride true with no wobble. So my speed is increased by less vibration from the chassis and so forth. Basically, it's like a car that has great suspension. So I want to talk about the sound of a bad axle, a bent axle. I'm going to just push it slow, listen to the sound. I got it on this box because it amplifies it. I know all these are bent. I just want you to kind of hear the difference. That's one. This is the worst bent one. I'll do the worst bent one last. It's going to be too noisy. Come on, Axel. Come apart. See, that sounds good. That's the less. Let me put that number one. This one is the loudest. Look at it. Hear that sound? Hear all that ba 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 ba. Look at it. That's the worst one. Just focus on the sound. See, that sounds pretty good. Didn't have all that wobble 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 sound. See, that one sounds probably the straightest. It didn't have no wobble sound at all. That had a little bit. And then the other test, well, here's the back axle. Now you can really hear that wobble sound. Listen to that. All my back axle, everything's jacked, man. Should have never did that video. Look at it. Man, that axle's, you know, way bad. So that was kind of like test one. Alright, so test two, I'm moving. Sorry about the camera. So test two, damn. Sorry about the vocal influx. So test two is going to be a slow roll. And just look at it. Look at the ends more than the middle, because the ends are going to really show. Now that's pretty straight. That sounds good too on the roll. But on a slow roll, you can actually hear the wobble a little more. So that's bent. That means it cannot be on any of my slot cars. Because from this moment on, I'm going to, these are, 1,000-year-old Tyco axles. From this moment on, I'm replacing all my axles with new ones and testing the new ones before I install, man, and make sure they're true. See, that's not too bad. That was better. Let's do it again. So it's rolling straight. Some axles that are really bent, they'll veer off like they're going around a corner or something. Look at that. See the wobble on the ends? Look at the ends. You can actually look at this reflection on the end too. this reflecting onto the metal. Not so much, don't put so much faith in that, because this is cut, machine cut. So this is not true like, you know, we would want it to be. But look at the ends of the axles and see how they go up and down. Look at the shadow sometimes too. Put a little more incline so it rose. See, that's not bad, but it's bent. All right, here's our last one. That's nice and quiet, but you can kind of hear it. See, when they're straight, they have more of like a instead of like boom, 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 or wobble, 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 it's more like a fast wobble, 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 because they're smoother. They're rolling more level. Still some bend in there, but the sound is happening more frequently, so it's not so prevalent. The science of sound, huh? All right, I got the definitive test. I'm going to have to take my camera off. Hopefully, bear with me, because last time I tried to take it off, I shut it off. So this is going to be the definitive test. We're going to walk in the other room on a tabletop. And I'm going to show you, if I don't shut this off, what I'm going to do. Are we still on? We're still on. All right. Last time I tried to do this, man, I shut the camera off. I'm going to be careful. All right. Shouldn't take but a minute. Okay, the definitive test. Okay? To put your axles on the table like this with light coming in. All right? And what you do is you roll the axle and you look underneath it. All right? If you don't see any light coming underneath the axle, all right? If you look like this and you don't see no light going underneath that axle, it's straight. This is kind of, oh man, the light's going to be in the way. Let me turn this way some. All right? So let me put the camera so it focuses properly. All right, here we are. I don't know where to focus. Come on, camera. All right. So anywho, see the shadow on the bottom of that shaft, the metal? If you push this and that shadow shows light, it's bent. See on the end here it's showing light? It's bent. See how it wobbles and you saw light underneath it? Watch again. It's bent. Ah, crap, it went too far out of focus. All right. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, man, but take my word for it. If you go like this and you see light under the axle, all right, maybe we try another one. Try this one. See that? See that how that wobbled and you saw light on each end more and less? See, it's out of focus. Let me try here. Ah, this ain't gonna work for you. Ain't gonna work for you guys. Sorry. Good idea. Yeah, but you know, it's just not working, man, because the camera is not focusing. But anyway, you go like this. See how it did that? Watch, right here to here. From here to here, you'll see light underneath it. Ah, shit, I hit, excuse me, I got a language error. I pushed it too far. See it? Ah, camera actually focused on it. Ah, I pushed it the wrong way. Where you at? Where you at? Darn. Here. Alright. See how there's light underneath it already? That's bent. See it? And I caught it actually. I had to move my camera with it. Anyway, you get the message. Sorry for wasting your time, but yeah, change your axles. Check your axles and all that good stuff. Get some fingernails so you can pick axles off the floor. Yeah. Alright, slots out.